In the UK construction industry, health and safety isn't just a box-ticking exercise. It's literally the foundation of every single project, and honestly, every successful career. So today, we're going to break down a really key qualification that can define your path, the NEBOSH Health and Safety Management for Construction. Let's dive right in.
First things first, let's lay the groundwork. Why is a qualification like this so incredibly important? Well, it's about so much more than just memorizing rules. It's about leadership, it's about culture, and it's about being truly competent in an environment where the stakes couldn't be higher. I mean, just picture a typical construction site. It's this dynamic, constantly changing, and complex place. You've got heavy machinery, people working at height, excavations. The risks are everywhere, and they're very real. Managing all of that effectively, well, that takes more than just knowledge. It takes the confidence to act and make the right call.
So here's a question for you. On a really busy site, when the deadlines are looming and the pressure's on, how do you become that person who confidently leads on health and safety? How do you make that jump from just following the rules to actively shaping a genuine culture of safety?
And that, right there, is where this qualification comes into play. You can think of it as the industry standard blueprint for building that exact confidence and competence. It's designed to answer that very challenge.
So who is NEBOSH? Well, the name stands for the National Examination Board in Occupational Safety and Health, and they are, simply put, a globally recognized leader in this space. So when you see that NEBOSH name, you know you're looking at a qualification that carries some serious weight and credibility, not just in the UK, but all over the world.
And look, this isn't some generic one-size-fits-all safety course. Nope, it is specifically tailored for key people on site, like construction site managers and contracts managers. It's also perfect for any site worker who has health and safety duties. It's even a fantastic way for safety professionals to specialize in the world of construction. If you're seeing your role on this list, you're in the right place.
All right, so if this is the course for you, what skills will you actually master? What are you going to be able to take back to the site with you? Let's break down that learning blueprint.
Now, this is absolutely crucial. The qualification is built around the key UK legislation, the CDM Regulations 2015. But, and this is a big but, it's not about just being able to recite the law. It's all about practical application. It teaches you not just what you need to do, but how to do it effectively on a real, live project.
So here are the core skills you'll walk away with. You'll learn how to actually influence the safety culture and advise on those important CDM duties. You'll get really good at managing risks and overseeing contractors. You'll get hands-on with assessing and controlling all those common hazards we see on site. And maybe most importantly, you'll be ready to take part in incident investigations and have the confidence to challenge unsafe behavior when you see it. Okay, now for the big question everyone always asks. How am I going to be tested? Let's talk about the assessment, because it's designed to build your confidence, not just test your memory. The whole thing comes down to a single open-book exam. Now, this format isn't about memorizing a textbook under pressure. Not at all. It's designed to test what you can do with your knowledge in a realistic, practical scenario. It really assesses your ability to find and apply information to solve problems. Exactly like you have to do on the job. And here is the key number to remember, 48. You get a full 48-hour window to complete the exam. This gives you the breathing room and flexibility to consult your study materials, really analyze the scenario, and give thoughtful, comprehensive answers that show what you truly understand. The process itself is super straightforward and manageable. First, you download the materials. Then, you use your notes and the scenario they give you to complete the tasks. And finally, you just submit your work within that 2-day time frame. It's really an assessment that's designed for working professionals.
So we've covered the what and the how. Now let's get to the most important part, the reward. What are the actual, tangible, career-building benefits you get from earning this qualification?
This quote from Martin Brady, an operations manager, just says it all. The impact is immediate. This isn't just theory for some distant future. It's practical knowledge you can start using the very next day on site. It changes how you manage your team and how you explain why safety rules are in place. And for Bronwyn Bean, this qualification was a total career catalyst. It helped her land what she calls the perfect role, and it just opened up a whole new future for her professionally. This really shows the long-term power of this qualification to completely transform your career path.
So let's break it down. For you, the individual, you're gaining real skills, real confidence, and you're meeting requirements for things like the CSCS card and professional memberships.
And for your employer, well, the benefits are just as huge. They get valuable in-house expertise, a way to prove their commitment to safety to win new business, and a much stronger safety culture overall. It's a win-win.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Industry experts back this up. James Irwin, who's a director in health and safety recruitment, calls it highly sought after and a real stamp of quality. When the recruiters are saying that, you know it has genuine currency in the job market.
So at the end of the day, this qualification is so much more than a certificate. It's a blueprint for building your expertise and for laying a rock-solid foundation for a safer, more impactful career. So the real question is, are you ready to start building?